Who wants to talk about a party? Party? Going once, twice?
Party, no experience, right? There's no parties here around Taiwan. It's not a culture in Taiwan.
Taiwan. Okay, here's the microphone, guys, if you need it. Who wants to talk about a subject you are studying? So exciting. You do? Okay, great. All right. Who wants to talk about an interesting city you know and like? An interesting city you know and like. Don't tell me it's like a city in Japan. It's boring. Okay. Describe a children's game. Talk about a hobby you had when you were a child. Describe an artist or entertainer you admire. Maybe we can talk about that T-pop thing. All right. Going out. Going out. Talk about going out. Let's open this. This is exciting. All right. I'm going to give you each a stack and you can pick one. Jay already has his. All right. Okay. If we have time. Well, we won't have time today because we have a review. Or maybe we can do the review next time. I don't know. We'll see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Let's get it going. Pick one. What do you do? Oh, yes, I enjoy shopping. What do you feel like smoking? You like sports? Email. Ooh, so exciting. Email. Hobbies. Okay, everyone has one? Let's go. Give me the rest. The ones you don't want. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Great. Okay. Jay is ready. I can tell. He's just can't wait. He can't wait. He's like, I want to talk about this. Let's go. Here's the microphone. If you need the board, play with it.
Okay. I think I had talked this subject before.
Okay.
But I want to talk it more deeply.
Oh, let's go.
My favorite subject still math.
Ooh, still.
And it has 2 or 3 aspects. It has the grip, like this. And it has the algebra.
Ah, yes, my favorite. No.
or this power, and this is logarithm. Logarithm.
Logarithm.
Yeah, logarithm.
Wow, that's a good one for trading the financial markets.
Yes, and the most important part, geometry, and
Yes.
one of my favorite 10 of my favorite formulas is the triangle formula.
Let's sit down for this.
And one of my favorite triangle formula is Heron formula, and I have to prove it.
Prove the formula.
And
Yes.
it's like that. But not completely because I don't want to waste my time.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, for those who know the triangle formula, we know that triangle equals half. I think that is very boring, but just
No.
listen. Just listen.
No, it's exciting. I can't wait.
For those who don't know.
I'm happy for you that you like math so much.
Okay, and we know sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. So we can change that into that way. And we know cosine theta equals a squared plus b squared minus c squared divided by 2ab. So is that very boring? Okay.
You guys, is it interesting?
Very boring, I know.
Yeah. Who
So-
knows this stuff? Does anybody here know this? Yeah? Okay.
Okay. And the rest is the calculate part. And s equals.
Can you do my taxes? I'm just curious if you can help me with my taxes.
Taxes.
You're good at math.
Okay. The rest part is the calculation part, so I'm not gonna to do it because most of the people in here don't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I can see you know your stuff
Yes, okay.
more than I do.
Why I'm interested in math because I think that numbers is much more interesting than reading characters, reading Chinese characters. Because math is very simple. As you understand it and you calculate it more and more.
Yeah.
Math is not difficult as you think.
I
Okay.
will believe you.
I feel easy at math. So far. Just so far.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
Okay.
What do you see yourself doing with math in the future?
Well, I had considered to study some subjects in college about math, but my parents say if I do that, I would not find a good job in the future.
Really?
So
Your parents say that?
so they advised me to study computer science.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
But-
think that you can use both together.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm still hesitating. So that's it.
Yeah. I think computer science is a good choice, but you're probably going to be using your math to do something really special with that. Yeah. Good, man. That sounds really cool. I don't know what you're talking about, but yes, sounds amazing. Okay, who's next? Who is next? Where's that microphone? Do you still have it? Did you give it to someone? Okay, pick someone else.
I'm going to talk about my daily routine.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and it is very boring.
Okay.
Because
You don't
every-
mind if I say it's boring, right?
Mm,
Okay.
because every weekday in my life, I need to go to school for 8 to 4.
Oh, boring.
And we need to have a lot of class like math and Chinese and like some society class and science class.
Oh my God.
And during the class time, I'm like sleeping.
Whoa.
Yeah, because I don't like it for staying 50 minutes in the classroom and do nothing. And after class, I will go to gym to work out. And then have dinner and chat with my family, share them some fun things in the school. Yeah, and do some homework and go to sleep. It's easy.
Yeah.
And during weekend, like our family will go out for one day, like go to the mountain or to the wetland to find some birds.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and every Tuesday I need to go here, so I can go to the gym.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah,
God, that's so terrible. Yeah.
and
No,
Oh.
I'm, I feel for you.
yeah, my daily routine is very easy and simple
Huh.
and very boring.
Yes.
That's all.
Boring. Yes. Good job. Good job. My daily routine is very boring too. And sometimes I like that, and other times I don't. But I do like having a routine because it gives me structure. Yeah, okay. Who's next? Pick someone. You.
My topic is talking about my friend, and today I want to talk about one of my classmates. We know each other when we are 7.
Since you were 7.
No. When we are grade 7.
Grade 7. Since grade 7. Okay.
Yeah, and why we became a friend is because one day when
you were
电脑课要怎么说 ？Computer class. Oh, when we were at a computer class, and I saw he is watching something that I am interested to. So we talk about it. Then we became a friend.
Oh.
and I really like to talk with him because I think he is a very friendly person, and when I talk with him, he will give me the reaction and and
He will respond to you.
yes.
Yeah,
So
in a friendly way.
and some and we also respect each other.
Ah.
So yes, that all.
Can I ask a question? What was the subject that you were both interested in?
Chinese.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Very good. All right, who are you picking next?
Okay. I'm going to talk about my favorite foods. I like to eat food, but I think my favorite food maybe is hot pot because when we eat hot pot, we can add something we like into it. So I really like to eat hot pot with my family. And what do I like to put? I like to eat lamb.
Lamb.
Lamb and the lettuce. So
Lettuce?
yes, so
Okay.
every time I go to eat hot pot, I will put a lot of lambs in it and vegetables. And so that's why I like to eat hot pot because I can add something I like and don't add something I don't like.
Ah.
And what there is a lot of foods that are popular in my countries, like bubble milk tea or beef noodles or something, 小笼包
Yeah.
or
Dumplings.
it's so many kinds. But I want to talk about Taiwanese fried chicken. Just fried chicken, and it will always appear in the in street food. It's a famous street food, and I think maybe everybody except the vegetarian like it, and it's very delicious. And it is not only fried chicken. You can fry a lot of things like cucumbers or the skin of the chicken and some vegetables like the 那个egg 那叫什么？茄子是什么？eggplants.
Eggplant, yeah.
And some animals. 器官
Intestines. Guts. Organs.
就器官 yes,
Organs.
organs.
Yeah.
And just you can fry and a lot of things. And,
Ice cream. You know you can fry ice cream too.
maybe, but
Yes.
I haven't seen someone that sold the fried ice cream.
No?
I didn't saw it. So I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, yeah.
And I enjoy cooking, but I'm not good at cooking. So I think it's better to watch somebody else cook and I eat. I think it's the better way. So
I think so for me too.
That's all.
Very good. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like eating, but not cooking.
My topic is about music. I really like music, and I usually listen to pop music
T-pop?
or J-pop. Yeah.
What?
Or J-pop,
J-pop. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
and sometimes it's R&B.
Ooh.
And I usually listen to music while I am like doing the homework or reading.
Yeah.
Yeah. In my country, I think pop music and R&B is popular.
R&B is popular here?
Recently,
Really?
yeah,
Hmm.
on the internet.
Okay.
And
And it's in English,
mm,
or it's not? It's in Chinese R&B?
I saw the videos on Instagram were Chinese.
Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Chinese R&B. Cool. It's a different twist. Yeah. I like it.
And I usually play the guitar in my free time.
Do you play acoustic or electric guitar?
The first one.
Acoustic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And guitar is my favorite because I think it can makes me feel relaxed. Yeah, and that's all.
Very good. Yeah, I tried to learn to play the guitar. It made my fingers very hard. I don't think I'm very good at music, or math, or cooking. Yeah. All right, that's good. That's good. Good stories. You guys want to give me your... Oh, there you are. Okay. All right. Well, you guys are getting a lot better talking about these things. Making good progress. All right. Wow. This scares me. Okay. Yay. So we got a lot of stuff to do if we're going to do the review, but I don't know if we're going to do it. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. That's 21. 20. All right. Are we almost done with this book? No. Oh my God. Huh? 20 lessons. Okay. Well, if you want to speak, grab the microphone. We'll just put it in the middle, yeah? Just to let us know. Yeah, you want to read this?
Amiable, friendly and pleasant, likable. The young doctor's patients like her because of her amiable manner.
Yes. No explanation needed. All right. Next one. Anecdote.
Anecdote. A short, usually fun story, especially about something you did or experienced. My coworker is full of anecdotes whenever we get together.
Yes, yeah. I like anecdotes. Anecdotes, that's kind of how I try to teach classes. Like, I try to come up with little stories to make you guys, help you remember words. Because I think that stories help to form pictures in your head and then make you remember something better, easier than just reading. So anecdotes, yeah, I like those. All right, next word I like a lot too.
Bizarre.
Bizarre.
Very strange and unusual. My sister made a bizarre pizza with pieces of candy on top.
Yeah, that's disgusting, but yeah. Bizarre is anything that's strange or unusual, right? I like bizarre. Bizarre is cool. I mean, sometimes it's not. Like, I don't want to eat this pizza, okay? But bizarre can be cool. It can be interesting. All right.
Charitable. Giving money, food, or free helps to those in need. Volunteering to help others is a charitable act.
Yes, yes. Volunteering. Okay.
Chuckle, to laugh quietly. They chuckled as they read the meme together.
Chuckle. Quietly laugh. All right. Everybody knows what a meme is? Yeah? Okay.
Cot. A light bed that can be folded. I put a cot in my tent because I don't like sleeping on the floor.
Yes, this thing right here. If you've ever been camping, you might have seen this. If you go to Carrefour, go to, what's that place called? The shop with the camping stuff at Carrefour. What is it called? You know Carrefour, right? You guys call it, yeah. There's this, when you come in, there's a store with tents and all that stuff, right? You can probably find one of these there, a cot. It's a fold-up bed, right? Okay. You can't find one of these there, but it's also for sleeping, and not for people, for little babies. Yeah.
Cradle.
Cradle.
A small bed for a baby, often one that moves from side to side. The new parents to be prepare a cradle for their baby.
The new parents to be. This is a bit weird, right? The way that this is written, but it is correct. Parents to be. It's an expression that tells us they're going to be parents, right? The new parents to be prepared a cradle for their baby. So in the Western countries, when a couple is going to have a baby, they, many Western countries, like maybe in Europe, places are smaller, but in America, you have a bigger house. We have bigger houses. So they will prepare a baby room. They have a little room in the house that's going to be for the baby. The baby has his own room, They might draw some clouds on the wall and some cartoon characters and stuff. And then they're going to have that cradle, right? So they're going to prepare the baby room, and that's going to have a cradle in it. Okay. Discard.
Discard. To get rid of. I can't abide it when people discard their trash thoughtlessly.
Throw away, discard.
Feeble, weak. The man was surprised how feeble he felt on his descent from the mountain.
Yeah, because up in the mountain, really high up, the air is very thin. There's not much oxygen. So he would be feeling weak or feeble. Okay.
Frenzy, uncontrolled and excited behavior, sometimes violent. The man worked himself into a frenzy as he scratched his flea bite.
Oh my God. That looks terrible. Yeah, has anybody ever had flea bites here? I have. Oh, sucks. Yeah, I went somewhere a long time ago. I don't know where it was. And it was near animals. And then I got flea bites on my legs. And they itch like really bad. And they got, little red dots. And they just itch so bad. And yeah, this is kind of what happened. I scratched myself so much. But he scratched himself into a frenzy. Frenzy is like, just, right? But frenzy can be other things. It doesn't just have to be related to the scratching. You can you can use that word for other things. Can't really think of something right now, but yeah, I might think of something later. Okay, we'll probably come across an exercise with the word frenzy. Okay, chuckle.
Chuckle, to laugh.
To laugh. Yep.
Feeble, weak.
Weak, feeble.
Discard, to throw away.
Yep.
Bizarre, strange.
Amiable, friendly and easy to like.
Cradle, a bed for a baby.
Yep. All right. Next one.
A benefit of charitable giving is that it is tax exempt.
Yes. That's something we do sometimes to get a return on our taxes. We give to charity. Rich people do that. They find a way to give away money or things, like maybe old cars or things like that, things that they don't want anymore. They give it to charity because then they can get a tax refund. It's kind of a trick. But you can also do just, you can also be charitable because you want to be charitable. It doesn't have to be just because you want money from taxes. But yeah, number 2.
The woman smacked her boyfriend in a frenzy of rage.
Yes, that's a definite no-no. Should not do that. Should not smack anyone.
This
Smack. Everybody knows smacked, right? Yeah. Right? Bad idea. Not do that. Okay.
The students felt they had to chuckle at the professor's joke.
Yes. Go ahead, laugh. I just told you a joke. Chuckle. Right? Okay. My brother My brother.
My brother tends to tell bizarre anecdotes whenever he drinks liquor.
Yes, people do that. They drink too much and then they talk nonsense, right? Weird stories.
The father rocked his baby's cradle until she fell asleep.
Yep.
When cooking a pumpkin, either discard the seeds or save them to sow in the spring. Seeds throw away.
Yes. Have you ever cooked a pumpkin? You like cooking?
No, my mom cook.
I like pumpkin soup. So good in the winter when it's cold. So nice, pumpkin soup. Okay. Yeah.
I have a card which I bring out whenever I have overnight guests.
Yes. So if you don't have a lot of space in your house and you don't have an extra room or an extra bed, then you might want to get a cot in case you have a guest. But it's not going to be that comfortable, okay? It's not going to be... That's one way you can make sure people don't stay too long. Like, they just stay one night and then they don't come back. Anyway, folding bed.
My sister claimed she was right, but she made a feeble argument. Weak.
Week.
It was very charitable of my grandmother to pay all of my university tuition fees. Generous.
Very generous. I wish I would have had a grandmother like that.
I
have to
felt
go get a job.
anguish. I felt anguish when I noticed the mayor walking in a bizarre manner. Odd.
Odd. Everybody knows this. The mayor. What's that?
The horse.
Yeah, female horse, right? Okay. All right. Hilarious. I love that word. It's hilarious.
Hilarious. Extremely funny. She couldn't stop laughing at the hilarious anecdote.
Yes. Yeah, if you ever go to America, you'll hear this all the time. People love using that word. It's hilarious. Everything's hilarious. Like, even if it's not really that funny, they'll say it's hilarious. Just because they want it to be funny. Right? Okay.
Just something said or done to be funny. I thought the bank manager was joking when she refused our loan, but it was no jest.
Okay. This is something that you will probably never hear. But you need to know it because it's in this book. However, I've never heard it used like this. There is another way I've heard this word used. This word, you might hear it in this sentence. Somebody will tell you a piece of a story, and then they will say, you get the gist, right? It means you get the idea, right? You get the idea? Like, I'm not going to tell you the whole story. You get the idea, right? I don't have to tell you because it's obvious, right? I told you this. You get the gist, right? That's how we use this word. But like this, I've never heard it. What this refers to is the word jester, which used to be, a jester was a character that was, his job was to entertain a king. So a king and a queen would have these people that would be like clowns. You know, just like they have musicians come and play music for them, they would have some jesters to come make them laugh. And that's what this word comes from, jest, jester, all right? But it also means idea. But for this purpose, for this book, you just have to know this, right? Just think of jester is like a clown, and it's about a joke. It's about something funny, all right? But you'll never use it. Completely useless.
Mischief, bad behavior. Small children can get into a lot of mischief.
Yeah, we also use the word mischievous. Okay? So the children that are getting into a lot of mischief, they are mischievous. But you don't need to know that, but maybe you want to know it, because you'll know that these are very similar. Okay?
Rigor, strictness, accuracy. The things are produced with scientific rigor.
Yeah. That's what they say, but I don't believe it. Anyway, rigor means hard work, strictness, accuracy. But, yeah, questionable. Okay.
Scrap, a small piece of something. I don't discard vegetable scraps. I save them for composting.
Yeah. You can save your vegetable scraps, and then you can put them in a bucket and take them out to the garden. And then you can put them in somewhere in the corner of your garden and cover with dry leaves and add some water and maybe add some worms, and then you can make compost. Does everybody know what that is? Compost. Okay. So if you take vegetable scraps and you put them in the back of the garden somewhere in a separate place, maybe like dig a hole in the ground, you put your vegetables there, you put some dry leaves that fell from the tree, cover it, put a little water on top of it, and maybe you take some worms that you find in the garden, you put them in there. Every time you have vegetable scraps, you throw it on top, you take some more leaves, you put a little water, more vegetables, more leaves, more water. You just make these different layers. Then you let it sit, and it starts disintegrating over time. It starts falling apart, and then you get compost. Compost is really good to grow things in the garden. It's full of nutrients from these different things that you've put in there, foods, right? And so you can use this compost to mix it with your soil to make the soil very nutritious for the plants. I used to do this. It's kind of a cool thing to do if you like to grow things. Okay? All right. Solicit.
Solicit. To ask for money, information, or support. The company is using a survey to solicit ideas from customers.
Yeah. Ask. Ask, solicit. In America, there used to be a problem with people coming to your house and ringing the doorbell or knocking on the door and trying to ask you questions or sell you things. And Americans do not like that. So on the door, they might have a sign that says, "No soliciting." Means don't come here and knock my door and ask me for anything. Okay? But now, they don't do that anymore because it's too dangerous. So instead, a company might use a survey. Does everybody know what a survey is? It's like a way to ask questions, right? For example, if you buy a product and you give them your email, you might get a survey. They might ask you, how was your experience at our store, right? Was the sales assistant friendly? Do you like our product? Would you be interested in a discount? You know, stuff like that. Survey, asking questions. Superficial.
Superficial, lacking substance, including only simple and obvious aspects.
Aspects.
She was upset with the superficial apology she got in a text.
Okay, so she's looking at her phone. She's not happy. She's upset. Maybe something happened. Somebody did something that she didn't like. And she said, I don't like that. And then they said, okay, I'm sorry. She's like, what? That's it? That's so superficial. Like, you did all these things and now you just say, I'm sorry. Superficial. Superficial is like just on the surface, right? Not going deep. Superficial can be many things, like personality. Your personality can be superficial. So, you know, some people are very deep. They think deep thoughts, and they think a lot. And some people are just really superficial. They don't have deep thoughts at all, right? It's not that they're stupid. It's just that they just don't spend any time thinking much. Okay. Superficial, on the top, surface, above, right? Okay. Tenure.
Tenure, the right to keep a job until retirement. Dr. Jones has full tenure in the university economics department.
Yeah, this used to be a very desirable thing. People used to keep jobs for 20, 30 years. That probably doesn't happen much anymore, but at some point, you had done the job so long and you were considered so good at it that, you know, you couldn't do anything wrong. You'd just keep the job. Tenure. Torment.
Torment, extreme suffering or worry. She feels torment every time she thought about the grade she got on the test.
Yeah, right? Has anybody ever felt this feeling? Yeah? It keep you up at night, you're trying to sleep and you can't because you're tormented in your head. I have that sometimes. Think about something, it's bothering me so much that I'm worried about it. But I try not to do that. But yeah, it happens sometimes. Utter.
Utter, to speak or make a sound. She was so nervous during the interview that she barely uttered 3 words.
Yeah, to utter. Some people say utter, right? Like you just did. I just say utter. Utterly. I don't know what else to say about that. Okay. Let's go.
To ask for something. Solicit.
Solicit.
A joke. Just.
Just.
Very funny, hilarious.
Hilarious.
A little piece, scrap.
Mental torture, torment.
To say or make a sound. Utter.
Utter. Utter.
An exam is a great time to write funny answers in jest. You may feel anguish if you are in torment. B.
B.
You should write important contracts on scraps of paper. Parents often have funny anecdotes about their children's mischief. B.
Anecdotes.
Professors rarely want to get tenure. People may laugh if your clothes look hilarious.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. B.
There are lots of organizations that solicit charitable donations. Superficial people usually tell deep and interesting stories.
The rigors of military training can be difficult to endure. If you never utter a word, you will have lots of great conversations. A.
Yeah. Okay. My parents.
My parents are very different. My mom tells hilarious
Anecdotes.
anecdotes and loves to act in mischief.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm not sure though. Maybe we'll see. It might be something else, but we'll see.
She loved to create just by doing things like putting strawberry sauce in a ketchup bottle.
Oops. No. It's not that. This is not. This is actually number 3. She loves to create mischief. And then this is number 2. Okay? Okay?
He always acts with superficial and likes to follow rules.
He always acts with.
Superficial.
He likes to follow the rules. Somebody who likes to follow the rules acts with
Rigor.
rigor, yes.
He gets frustrated by superficial conversations.
Yeah.
If he is not interested in a topic, you won't hear him utter a word.
Correct. Okay. Review. So it looks like if we get this review done, should be pretty easy. Right? 4 pages of reviews. It doesn't look that hard. After that, we can just do whatever we want. Yay! All right. Let's go.
Cats and dogs will scratch a lot if they have fleas.
Fleas.
A mole is an animal that has feeble vision because it lives underground.
It has feeble vision.
You should check a person's credential before you offer them a job.
Credentials.
The police reveal who committed the terrible homicide last month.
Yeah, murdered. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When country A invaded country B, the world retaliates by imposing sanctions on country
Yes, retaliated. They said, okay, if you're going to do this, I'm going to do this.
with their bright yellow flower and fluffy white seed. Dandelions are beautiful.
Dandelions. Dandelions. Do you know what those are? Yeah?
No one likes to have their mistake publicized for others to know about.
Do you have dandelions in Taiwan? Yeah. Okay.
The girl shrieked when she saw the spider, then chuckled when she realized it was fake.
Yep.
In many countries, anyone under the age of 21 is not allowed to drink liquor.
Liquor.
My uncle is an amiable man who easily makes friends wherever he goes.
Amiable. Amiable. Great. All right. Take your time, spend a few minutes on this. All right.
Audit, listen, audit,
Audit is what? Listen. Okay.
Pen, hang, dependency.
Dependency.
Close inclusion.
Trade, merchandise.
stand, stance, seed, cut, homicide,
Homicide.
homicide,
Back, retaliate.
Object, thorough, subjective.
Super, above, superficial.
down, decent,
Okay. So, cut. I don't, this is weird to me. Cut, homicide. This means, this comes from the Latin language. Homi means people, humans. And side, side, means death, I think. Or maybe it does mean cut. Cut down human. I don't speak Latin, but could be that side is cut. Inclusion, close, close. This is weird to me. Don't know why that's close. Audit, listen. Comes maybe from the word audio. Listen, audio. Retaliate, get back. Depend, hang. These all come from Latin, I think. That's why we have these words here. Yeah, interesting. Okay, everybody have this? Yeah. All right. Next one. Let's do it.
A common sight in the spring is ewes and their young galloping in green meadows.
ewes. Ewes. Does anyone know what that is? Female sheep. I had no idea. Wow, you guys are smart. Female sheep. They're delicious.
Hundreds of families living near the river delta were displaced when heavy rains flooded the area.
Okay.
It's common for your predecessor to train you when you start a new job.
Yeah.
The students altered when their teacher tried to give them extra homework.
Yeah.
I wrote your phone number on a scrap of paper, but I can't find it now.
My friend and I solicit each other's essay before we submit them for grading.
Which one did you say?
Solicit.
No. No.
Critique.
Critique, yes. Critique is you give me your essay, I look at it, and I tell you what's wrong with it. I critique it. Like, this could be improved, this could be improved. Okay? All right.
It was sunny at the top of the mountain, but it was raining when we began our descent.
Yeah.
Teacher, I want to ask can the answer be B?
Yeah. It is. It is B. You're right. It is. Very good.
Many people get into torment as teenagers, but they usually become decent members of society.
Many people get into what?
Many people get into mischief.
Yeah, mischief. As teenagers. Yeah, that was me. I was a very mischievous teenager. I was a bad boy. Very bad boy. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go.
Reverend, a respectful title for a priest.
Reverend. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, yeah. Here it is. Good.
A female horse.
Female horse, a mare.
Subjective. Based on personal opinion, no fact.
Yes.
Traitor. Someone who betrays another's trust.
Yep.
Squad, a group of team.
Group or team.
Solicit.
Solicit.
To request information or help.
To request information or help.
Meadow, a field.
Fields.
Substantive. Important or serious. Warfare. The act of going to war.
Yeah.
Jest, a joke.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Sarcastic, sarcastically. I love this friend, said Jack sarcastically.
Sarcastically, yes, that's the one. That is the one.
Superficial, superficially. Superficiality,
Superficiality.
superficiality. I have only a superficial knowledge of classical music.
Yes.
Autonomous. Autonomy. Autonomously. The teenager begged his parents for the autonomy to choose his own clothes.
Yeah.
Hypocrite.
Hypocrite.
Hypocrite. Hypocrisy. Hypocritical.
Hypocritical.
Hypocritical. It was pure hypocrisy when the dishonest man said he despised liars.
Very good.
The man was repentant. The man was repentant after he was found guilty of blackmail.
Repentant. Yeah.
Conspicuousness. Her new car was parked conspicuously outside her office.
Very good.
Hilariously. No one thought it was hilariously when Joe pretended to smack Sarah.
Hilarious. Hilarious. Yeah, that's not funny. Okay.
Arbitration. Arbitrator. Mr. Evans, the arbitrator, proved the company had violated its contract.
Yeah, Mr. Evans, the arbitrator. Okay.
I lost staying at my aunt's house because I have to sleep on an uncomfortable cot.
Yeah, that would suck.
You really should discard these worn out old shoes.
You really should discard these worn out old shoes.
Buying house is contingent on my getting a better job.
Contingent, yes. So what this word means is basically You need one thing to get the other. You cannot buy a house without a good job. Because when you go to the bank, they're going to look at how much money you make and how much money your expenses are, right? And if you have a job that doesn't make a lot of money, your expenses are high and your income is low, not gonna work. You can't buy a good house, right? So if you get a better job, you can buy that house. It's contingent on getting the better job, right?
Small businesses typically buy wholesale merchandise for resale.
Yes.
My dad says that if you arouse into a room with confidence, people will respect you.
Arouse into a room, huh? I don't know. No. Stride, yeah. You stride into a room. Stride into a room. It's like you walk in like this, you know, with confidence. Everybody knows you're coming. That's true. People will respect you if you stride into a room with confidence. If you come into the room like this, like, people will not respect you. All right, let's do it.
Our dependency on electrical devices is increasing our need for electricity.
Yes.
The doctors should not ascertain the cause of the body's headache.
Ascertain.
Ascertain the body's headache.
Yeah. Ascertain means like discover, find out, right?
Despite her expertise in aerial photography, Allison doesn't like flying.
Expertise. Expertise, all right? Being an expert in something.
The company was fined for underpaying half of the staff on its payroll.
Yeah, pay money.
The doorbell works, so who then staggered to the door to answer it?
Yeah, he staggered to the door to answer it because he just woke up, so he was like this, right? Just like when I wake up in the middle of the night, I stagger. Okay. All right, let's read the story on gun violence.
Gun violence is a hot topic.
Yeah, everybody, you can read it, all of you. Go ahead. I will sit here and...
The first firearms were simple. But newer weapons are more powerful and accurate. Handguns are the smallest kind of gun. Data show that handguns were using 62% of homicide involving guns in the U.S. in 2019. A survey of U.S. prison inmates in 2016 found that 18% plan to own a handgun. It's clear that firearms are a source of terror. Recently, there have been attempts in the U.S. to make it harder to own firearms. However, we cannot underestimate the zeal of gun owners. Gun ownership is a volatile issue when it exasperates many people. Gun owners claim that they are upholding the right to bear arms. as declared in the Second Amendment of the United States Constitution. They believe it is essential to own guns. Other people disagree with this stance. They believe that we should make it harder to purchase guns. Many anti-gun individuals have suffered the anguish of losing a family member to gun violence. This issue will not be resolved easily, but with death from gun violence on the rise, it deserves careful thought.
Okay. Any questions? All the words make sense?
What is volatile?
Volatile, okay. It's almost like violent, okay? It's, for example, where was it? Volatile?
Second line of second.
Yeah, gun ownership is a volatile issue. So it's an issue that's very sensitive, right? So people are very passionate about it. Some people are very against it, and some people are very much for it. Volatile can be expressed, for example, in the financial markets. When you have a financial chart, right, and it does these large swings, that's a very volatile market, right? When you have a market that's more like this, that's not volatile, right? So large swings, very different, very opposite. Okay. True or false? Who's got it? Yeah, Jay.
There are two groups who take very different stances on owning guns. True.
True, yes. That's why it's so volatile.
It is unusual for inmates to have experience with firearms. False.
False, yes, because it is usual.
How often are guns used in murders? A. In almost 2/3 of murders.
Yeah.
What is one of the pro-gun arguments? It is a volatile issue.
No, that's not a pro-gun argument. A pro-gun argument is that it's a constitutional right. Because in America, we have the Constitution. I don't know if you have a constitution in Taiwan. You do? Okay. It's something that was written when the country was formed. When the country was formed, they wrote some laws, and in America, we have a constitution with different amendments. And I believe it's it's the Second Amendment, I think. Yeah, the Second Amendment. You have the right to bear arms, and that means you can carry guns. And the original goal was to protect the people from corrupt government. But yeah, that whole situation got a little out of control. So, not the best situation right now with the guns. I did have guns when I was in the States, and you know, most gun owners have a license. Some do not, and those are the problems. You know, people that have unlicensed guns, and now they're also using 3D printers to make guns. So, you know, guns are made in factories and they have serial numbers and they can be tracked. But illegal guns can be made, like for example in the Philippines, you have entire villages in the mountains where they make guns and they are exact copies of American guns, but they don't have serial numbers because they're made by hand. And then that's the old school way, the old-fashioned way of making guns illegally. But now people can make 3D printed guns from very hard materials that are not metal, and they actually work. Very dangerous situation. Okay. What else? The last bit.
Which word makes one angry and frustrated? Exasperate.
Exasperated.
Which word means an attitude or view about an issue? Stance.
Stance.
Which word means a feeling of great physical or emotional pain? Anguish.
Anguish. Okay. Good, good. All right. That's it. We're done. And we have 7 minutes. Well, I hope it's going to work. I'm going to try and share some videos with you guys from my trip. See if I can get it to work. Yeah, it's going to work. It's going to work. All right. So these are all scuba diving videos because basically all I did was scuba diving. I was on this boat and we were scuba diving 4 times a day. Very active. And you know, most people after 2 dives per day or 3 dives, they're very tired. It's really tiring. But we were using a special gas called nitrox, so you can recover faster. And here we go. This was when we left Taiwan. Wow. This. The sound is going to be bad because it's skipping. And I learned my lesson. Now I'm just gonna shoot vertical because horizontal is very small on Instagram. Some of these videos are not that exciting because the exciting ones are still, I have to work on them, I have to edit them. All right, that was the first few dives that we did. And yeah, the video's quality is pretty bad right now. This is an eel. This was cool. We found these old statues underwater. Lionfish. This was like a statue of an elephant. And a Thai warrior.
How much the cost?
What?
You dive once.
I don't remember. I spent a lot of money, for real. Yeah, this vacation was very expensive. Because on the whole vacation, I did 18 dives. And I don't have all the numbers, but it was not cheap. The whole vacation cost me like 80,000 with hotel, boat, yeah.
14 days.
10 days, so 8,000 a day. But you know, it's also because I took certifications. I took 2 certifications. So I took the stress and rescue and I took the nitrox certification. So those things are more expensive. And then living on a boat is expensive. And we got a lot of extra stuff, like we needed some tools, and we got massages every day, you know, it's a vacation, right? And then, yeah, that's just for me. My girlfriend also paid that, so that's per person.
Your girlfriend didn't have the rescue?
No, but she took AOW, advanced, and then she took nitrox. So she had her own course. Yeah. We both took 2 courses. My next course is going to be even more expensive because it's Dive Master. Yeah. Okay, we go home. Yeah, but my next course is going to take at least 2 months to do. So I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I don't think Irene's going to like that. Yeah, it's me.
I want to follow.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. Have a good evening.